Alright, everybody, welcome back to Sekiro. It's been quite a while since we last played this. We left off with the owl boss fight, the, optional owl boss fight, so I'm kind of still in this room. Generally, for audio tests, I leave. Well, I go to, a specific area to, fight some enemies, but I kind of wanted to stay here because I apparently didn't leave this area last time, and I didn't know if there was, a cutscene or something that played, so I don't know if there's anything extra that plays, but I just wanted to be safe because I mean, you can back up your save files, and I generally try to for this game, because I've had some PC issues in the past, and I would rather not have, an hour of this game get kind of lost to the sands of time. Well, not even the sands of time, but just lost due to random issues that pop up. So I generally try to have a backup, but, I didn't want to, lose anything. So I guess we'll just kind of travel out of here. It has been a little bit since we last played Sekiro. It's probably been a good, out of 2 months or so. It's been a little bit. So I just want to thank everyone for being patient, kind of waiting around for quite a while. I know it affects you guys more when things are not finished or kind of put on the back burner for a while, but I also don't like when stuff's just kind of sitting around unfinished. It's not the greatest. I usually like to try to finish stuff up. I know we can have a conversation about past stuff that hasn't been finished, but I know it's kind of cliche to say, but it is kind of different. The stuff that I started and didn't finish in 2016 or so, and even some of the stuff before that, kind of under different circumstances. I think we can agree on that. But at least for, when I started doing stuff about a year ago or so, it was about a year and a month, 13 months or so. It's I'm talking about a baby. Yeah, I started doing YouTube stuff 73 weeks ago or something. It's really dumb. But usually I don't like leaving stuff unfinished, and when stuff's kind of sitting around, nothing's really happening. I know people want to see it. So we'll try to jump back into it and be consistent until this is finished up. I don't really remember exactly what we were doing. We did the optional owl boss fight, which was a pain in the butt. It took about an hour to do or so. I think it was 45 minutes to an hour. That boss fight is hard. It's probably one of the hardest boss fights in the game, I would say, at least for me. That boss fight and the final boss fight that I will have to do, which is basically young Ishin, I'm pretty sure, is they're pretty tough. But I need to kind of get back into things and kind of practice. It's basically a 2-button game, right? We got attack, we got deflect, and that's basically the whole game. This is going to be kind of a rough re-entry back into the series for me, because I haven't played this in 2 months. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's kind of my fault. I don't know exactly where we have to go. Do we have to go back to yeah, we have to go to the wedding cave door, I think. So this is kind of suck because we immediately have to run into a boss fight, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure there's almost an immediate boss fight once I go to this next area. And if this isn't where I have to go, then I'm going to have to figure out where to go, which I'll probably just kind of edit that out. But I'm pretty sure we had to go kind of here, and we get to go to a new area, and fortunately or unfortunately, depending on how you look at it, I think there's a nice big boss fight not too long after you kind of transfer areas. Oh, we can pray here. Also got a nice drink here. Let me try to open that up so everyone can hear it, right? Everyone wants to hear that. Hope you all heard it. I'm basically the John Daly of Sekiro. I'm gonna carry that joke on from Mario Golf. I know the audience overlap for Mario Golf and Sekiro probably isn't really there. Despite them being incredibly similar games, I get the feeling Sekiro and Mario Golf audiences are a little bit different. But there are some people who watch a lot of stuff I do. It's not just one game here and there. There are quite a few people who kind of follow whatever I'm doing. Maybe you miss out on some games here and there, but I'm gonna carry on that John Daly joke as I crack open a nice drink here and there. Refreshing, of course. So now we get the gigantic straw man to bring us to a new area. I'm sure there's some lore reason as to why there's a gigantic straw man here, but I don't know. So, if we got any lore chads here, time to drop some lore on everybody. At least me. I feel like more than just me doesn't know why there's a gigantic straw man. I'm not sure if it's I'm not sure if it represents something within the game, or it's more so kind of a Japanese feudal Japan kind of thing. I'm not exactly sure, but I'm sure the lore chads know a little bit. Might be able to educate some of us who are ignorant about it. Either way, we get brought to a brand new area. From what I remember, I'm pretty sure there's a boss fight pretty close by. I think we might get like an idol to kind of sit at. I can probably also... Oh, there's an item down there. I got an achievement. You can't see it. I got Ashina Trout pointed out right there. You can't... It's top right-hand corner. Can you... No, of course, my overlay doesn't show up when I record most games on PC. The exception was Hrot. If you remember Hrot from a couple months ago. I think the achievements did pop up because I have to record that game a slightly different way, like I would say like a non-preferred way. How do I like zip around? Oh, there we go. I had to record Hrot in kind of a weird way because the recording software I used didn't really catch it. So I had to record just my kind of like monitor screen. Of course, I always get hiccups when I start recording. I don't know why, but the last, like, 4 recordings I've done, I just get hiccups, like, immediately. But I had to record that game a little differently, so you were able to see the achievements and stuff. And immediately right here, we get a nice boss fight. This could take the majority of the recording session since I'm very rusty. I'm going to be very bad at this. This is going to be an absolute nightmare, I get the feeling. And I'm not exactly sure how to go about this boss. So I guess the best way is to just kind of jump in. Divine Confetti might be good against this boss. I'm not sure. This is basically a different version of... I can't remember the exact name of the boss, but like the monk boss we fought in that like hidden village area. I think it was kind of a recent boss, but this is like a stronger, more annoying version of that boss. This will be, I guess, a good way to jump back into the game and figure things out. And I think it's not going to go the best, but, you know, here we are. Okay, we got some sweeps. Got some supermarket sweeps. We got some slaps in the face. I need to remember how to use, like, items and stuff. I think healing is, like, up. I think we can get a heal. Oh, this thing has 3 bubbles? Oh, God. Why? Oh, why would the game do this to me? I'm not sure exactly what the point of the mobility is here. I think there's maybe a mechanic later on that, like, it's better to be mobile for, but I'm not exactly sure. This might go easier than I thought, because I am pretty, like... I am pretty leveled up, right? Like, I have a good amount of upgrades with the prayer beads and the memories and stuff. I should probably back off and heal here. First bubble's probably going to be pretty easy, but it's probably going to... Okay, I say that, but then I get hit immediately. First bubble's definitely going to be easier than the other ones, you would think. As I continue to call it... Oh, God. That's a Makiri. I'm not too worried about the first bubble, but as the fight continues, it'll probably get harder and harder, so... Starting off a little bit... Oh, there's a Makiri again. I'm gonna have to try to remember that. We get a little bit of health from the death blow. That's nice. The music changes so you know things are... Oh, God. I don't know what that is. Oh, it's foggy. I'm just gonna go up here. Maybe this is the mechanic. I'm just gonna, like, zip around. Like, I'm zipping around. Oh, God. I'm zipping around here. And the fog kind of dissipates, I suppose. I don't really... Oh, there's that Makiri again. I don't really remember how hard this fight was. I remember Ishin, young Ishin being a pain in the butt. I remember Owl Father being a pain in the butt, whatever we want to call that fight. Oh, this thing's actually like... I'm about to get my posture broken, though. That was not Makiri. That was definitely not... Oh, come on. The punish. Oh, nice. Get my posture broken here, though. That was early. Well, couldn't capitalize on it, so that's great. Oh, capitalized on that, though. We're getting some good capitalization on stuff. I'm just being kind of a little reckless. I was hoping I would not get hit by that. Oh, we're getting this again? I don't really know what to do with this. I just kind of, like, zip around and try to avoid them when they're going into this, like, weird fog shadow thing. Eventually, they kind of snap out of it, I guess. I'm doing a little bit too much zipping around, though. There we go. There's bubble number 2. Okay, so even if I don't do it this time, like, this doesn't seem terribly bad, you know? The last bubble might be terribly bad, but at least up until now, it hasn't been the worst, you know? I was expecting it to be, like, way worse. What was that, a supermarket sweep there? Oh, they're way more aggressive on the like, third posture bubble. Death blow bubble, I should call it. What was that? Was that a grab? Oh, that was the sweep again. Interesting stuff here. I feel like if anything, that's a grab. They've also got some, like, really kind of hard-hitting, like, attacks. Okay, apparently I'm only going to be able to get, like... I'm only going to be able to get, like, 2 hits in on this last phase. They're definitely a lot more aggressive. I don't even know if they do, like, a Makiri in this phase. Seems like all supermarket sweeps, really. I remember the supermarket sweep, though. I remember that for some reason. That was, like, one of my favorite jokes to make. I don't know why. I just remember watching the show. Oh, there's that. Oh, God. Oh, it terrors you. Oh, that's not good. Do I have a purple gourd or anything? No, I don't have the purple gourd on me. Oh, whoa, hey, guess what? We can pause? Because this game lets you pause. Yeah, let me put this purple gourd back on. Where's my purple gourd at? It's at the top, of course. I started from the bottom, and I had to... There it is. It's right there. Can I, like, zip around? Yeah, let's zip around a little bit. I just want to get somewhere so I can use the purple gourd, and then, like, we're okay. Okay enough, at least. I have 1 heal, so that kind of sucks. I do have some reses, but I don't know if it's really going to be enough. Man, this boss is, like, really good at just kind of... Oh. I feel like I just kind of need to, like, get, like, I don't know, like, 1 hit in, maybe. Oh, that's not good. Just, like, maybe 1 hit in. And, kind of go back on the defensive there. They seem pretty good at punishing stuff, so... Ow. They're just aggressive. Pretty quick attacks. The earlier phases were like, oh, you can get like a bunch of attacks off, but like this phase, oh, they're dead. Okay. I guess that boss wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Anyway, let's finish that up before we actually die to not finishing that. What was that boss fight where I like didn't finish the boss off like 2 times in a row and almost got completely I can't remember what boss that was, but I really dropped the ball on that one boss. We got Memory True Monk. The corrupted monk guarded the bridge leading to the Fountainhead Palace. You don't really get a whole lot of lore here. They just give you kind of like 1 sentence about it. A tally board carved from a large piece of jade. Possessing this increases the stocks that can be purchased in merchant's shop. Such a tally board is highly prized by the merchant class. Old custom dictates that those of dragon rank are recognized as supreme merchants by the Imperial Palace and should be given the best possible treatment. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I wish I got the best possible treatment, but I don't have a little dragon tally, so that's unfortunate. But overall, yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I am probably pretty pumped up because I have been collecting a lot of prayer necklaces, a lot of prayer beads to make the necklaces. Plus, we've done some extra boss fights that give us some memories, which all makes us much stronger. So I had no healing items and was basically almost dead. There's a nice little area over here. That's interesting. Not sure what the point of this is. I don't know if you can, like, walk over here and just kind of do stuff, but doesn't really seem to be any items or anything over here. Not from what I can see. But you know what? I'll take that for, like, basically my first attempt at playing this game again in, like, 2 months. I will go ahead and take that. Every day of the week, I'll take that. We can acquire skills. I've only got like 3, so I don't really even know what I want at this point. I don't remember what I was working on. Improves the latent skill, virtuous deeds, improves the amount of sen obtained from enemies, and improves item drop rates. That could be nice. I think I was going to try to do the, like, yeah, I think I was going to try to do the kind of, like, what I call the monk tree. Of course, I could always try to go for that. The monk tree seemed kind of cool. I don't know if I'll really use anything in this tree, but I guess we'll kind of pocket stuff for now. We will rest, since I would like to be healed and have actual healing. And we'll go ahead and use this memory that we have of the true monk. The corrupted monk was among the infested, standing over the Fountainhead Palace. Indeed, immortality would seem a fitting quality for Eternal Watcher of the Palace. Her true name is Priestess Yao. All right, well, we got a nice lore drop there. We learned the monk's name, and now we've got probably, I think, one of our final areas of the game. We've got the old Fountainhead Palace. It's pretty big, as you might have been able to tell. It's pretty big. We've got to make our way all the way up to maybe that area that I'm kind of looking at, that, like, big rocky area. Is there, like, a storm, or is that... Oh, it's just, like, a weird texture glitch. You see that over there on the right? I'm trying to see if it, like, pops up anywhere else. Yeah, there's, like, a weird kind of, like, flashing, like, shadow... Yeah, it's, like, right over... I'm going to point it out for everyone. You see it? I kind of don't want to look at that, because I feel like it'll just, like, crash my game or something stupid. I pointed it out briefly, so I hope everybody saw it. Either way, we'll move on. I know this area can be pretty annoying. I know I say that about every single area for the most part and every single boss fight, but I remember having a bit of a harder time in this area the first time I got to it. It's, enemy placement's kind of annoying. There's a couple annoying enemies in this area, I remember. There's also an underwater area that you can kind of, maneuver around. Well, more like a big old underwater area. Like, there's a lot of water here. There's also a guy, I think, right on that tree that's kind of above my hair. He shoots some sort of magic or like an arrow, and it basically will like one-shot you, as far as I remember. It's not a good time, so we'll probably wait to explore the water areas until I can kill that guy. If you haven't played this game and you get to this area, I could probably show you, actually. I don't even know if, like... I have no money, and I actually do have quite a bit of a bar of experience, so maybe I can kind of, like, kill a couple enemies here. And just kind of show this enemy kill me. I guess these guys just kind of walk around playing flutes. I think they, like, terror you or something. They do, like, yeah, they do something annoying as hell. They, like, try to terror you. It's not a good time. Let's see. Let's hope I can get this, like, little experience bar and then maybe kind of show off what I was talking about. I'm sure most of you have probably played this game before and know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't really need to be shown anything, but... if I even can make it without dying. And that still didn't give me my, like, little level up that I'm looking for. Oh, we got a nice bird's nest over here. It's kind of cute for this area. Nice little bird's nest on a log in an otherwise horrific area. Pretty sure there's some enemies on the roofs around here. The roofs, the rooftops, whatever we want to call them. The roofs. I know there's a lot of different ways to pronounce roof, apparently, and some people do not like the way other people pronounce roof or roof. I actually don't know how I pronounce it. I feel like it varies depending on what I feel like. God, it's kind of weird. I need to think, would I prefer roof or roof? There's also a lot of loud banging going on outside. I don't know if you can hear that. Like, I feel like rooftops sounds better to me, but, like, roof, I don't know. It's weird. I don't think we're going to agree on this either way. Diver level up. There it is. I think, yeah, there we go. So let me try to, like, swim in this water and kind of... It might be, like, a big lightning arrow this guy shoots or something. I can't remember what it is, but if you're like, oh, man, look at this big area, I'm going to explore it. I'm just going to, like, jump into the water. Nothing bad will ever happen to me. You get this guy with his, like, big-ass lightning arrow that I think... Oh, shit. You might be able to, like, jump out of it. Oh, it doesn't actually one-hit you. I wonder if you can, like, jump and send it back, right? Remember when we were fighting, like, Genichiro? Ow. I actually don't really remember how to do this exactly. I think I caught it, but you have to, like, send it back somehow. So maybe it's, like, L1 and R1? Ow. Okay, well, I'm not exactly sure how to do it. If you can send it back, I've definitely forgotten. And fortunately for me, I actually didn't die. I don't know why I used the pellet there. But that guy's, like, super annoying. Once you kill that guy, he essentially never he essentially never respawns. And it's pretty much smooth sailing from then on out. But you do have to get over there and kill him, which is kind of a trek in itself. I wasted a bunch of healing items kind of doing that, but it's whatever. We'll figure things out. These enemies on the rooftops are also kind of annoying because they just shoot arrows the whole time, I'm pretty sure, so they can be a pain in the ass. This area is just really a pain in the ass on your first try, like going through here, at least for me. I'm sure some of the Giga Chads that play this game had like zero problem, like they never died on their first attempt going through, but unfortunately for me, I'm not a Giga Chad. At least not in this game. I don't know if we've noticed, but most of the games I played, not really Giga Chad status. Mostly just trying to have a fun time, you know, learn. Sometimes I learn, sometimes I don't. What would be cool is if I could drop down from here and kill one of these guys, because there are two of them, but they're like both under the roof because they're assholes. Whatever, there we go. I still haven't fought one of these guys head on, and I'm kind of afraid to do it. He's just, oh, I think they're actually, yeah. Oh, ow. Well, so far not hitting very hard, but that doesn't mean that they'll never hit very hard, you know. Oh, there we go. I feel like the biggest issues in this area are the lightning arrow guy, which you can, oh god. The lightning arrow guy, which you can kind of avoid pretty easily because, I mean, you kind of know, like, to not mess with him. And these terror enemies are actually really annoying because they just kill you if they fill up your terror bar. Which is probably one of my least favorite mechanics in From Software games, like Curse and Terror and whatever other status effects are like that. Where, like, it basically, your bar, like, a certain bar gets filled up and then you just die. Like, probably one of my least favorite mechanics. That might also stem from me trying to learn how to play Dark Souls, like, way back. Like, way back in, like, I want to say late 2012, early 2013 was when I was really trying to figure out how to play Souls games. I think at that point, only Dark Souls 1 was out. There's an enemy around here, isn't there? I feel like at that point, I don't think Dark Souls 2 was quite out yet. I think it was... oh, it was Demon Souls was out. Demon Souls and Dark Souls were both out. I don't think Dark Souls 2 came out till like 2014 or so. Like 2014 or 2015. But I remember trying to get through the original Dark Souls, and when you get to that like little sewer area... I can't remember the exact name of that area. I can never remember the exact name of anything, but... when you get to that kind of, like, the depths, I think it's the depths, there's a bunch of, like, stupid curse enemies down there, and I got cursed. I was already struggling with the game, right? I'm already having, like, a bad time with the game because I'm trying to learn how to play it. I was terrible at it. And I got to the depths, and I got cursed. And, well, curse reduces your max health by half. How many times is... there we go. Reduces your max health by half. You have to like cleanse the curse. And I had no purification stone. I had no souls. I had no clue where to get a purification stone from or whatever it's called. I had to look stuff up. I had to backtrack. I had to farm souls. So that probably influences why I don't like that mechanic in From Software games. Usually it doesn't catch me too much anymore. Like I wouldn't be surprised if I still died to it, you know, here and there. And as far as I know, Terror isn't quite as bad as the original Curse was. Like you probably just die, but you probably don't show up with like half health. You know, you don't have to cleanse it or whatever. But I think a lot of my dislike for that mechanic probably comes when I was trying to actually learn the game. And I was just straight up not having a good time. Like, that was really bad. That curse, like, really... I felt like quitting the game, honestly. Like, it was such a major setback for me that I just didn't really want to play the game anymore. But I'm sure, as we can tell, since I am playing Sekiro, and I have played a lot of Souls games and a lot of Souls-like games, that I continued on and tried to keep learning the game, and, you know, perseverance pays off, all that stuff. It's a good time, really. A couple dogs down there, a couple wolves. Obviously, I did not quit the game, and obviously I did return to it. I mean, I didn't quit it, so there was no real return, but it was like, I really did not want to keep playing the game at that point. My patience levels were a lot lower back then. I don't know if we can tell, but, you know, from like many... Oh, I'm gonna like swap to this. Oh, come on, my lock-on? That was really unfortunate. People still like to give me shit for doing stupid stuff and being bad or whatever, but I have improved quite a bit since the beginning of doing YouTube stuff. Or at least I think so. I know so. Like, I know I've improved. At least my mentality has gotten better. I think my patience has gotten better overall. My outlook on things is, I think, generally good. I think I've improved. That doesn't mean that I'm going to be, you know, the best or great at everything, especially on, like, a first try or whatever. Or even if I put time into something, that doesn't mean that I'll be incredibly good at it. But I feel like I have improved. And I feel like it's very noticeable. Especially when comparing it to a time like, you know, about 10 years ago or so. But then again, that's just me, and I'm probably kind of biased towards myself, right? What is this dog doing? It's just like eating the rock back here. I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was about. But I generally have a more open mind about stuff, you know. Try to have a good attitude. So I think one of the worst things is, like, struggling at something or being bad at something and then also having a bad attitude on top of it, because you just... Not only are you going to learn slower or not learn at all if you're constantly blaming the game or blaming everything and never taking any personal fault, you just look worse, right? Like, if every time I died in this game, I just blamed the game for being poorly designed or bad or, like, this game's shit, like, that's not really a good look, right? That's not really gonna... It's not really gonna win the people over. Like, not everyone will dislike it, but I feel like most people will be like, well, you know, you did this wrong, you did that wrong, like, you're not learning stuff, you're forgetting mechanics. At the very least, if I'm forgetting mechanics and, like, screwing up and I have a good attitude about it, like, it's not the same as having a terrible attitude about it, you know? And it's not like I just put on a good attitude for show. It's I genuinely try to have a good attitude about things. Or at least what I'm sure there are people with better attitudes. For sure. I'm not saying I'm, like, the perfect example for all of this, but I generally think that I have a pretty decent attitude when it comes to things. Am I perfect? No. Do I get frustrated sometimes? Yeah, but, like, you know, you're going to get frustrated. You got to know that you're getting frustrated. You've got to kind of reel it back. Like, frustration is just kind of natural. And I think being able to kind of overcome that, kind of chilling out a little bit, is good. I'm trying to look for, like, items here while also kind of talking. I haven't really accomplished anything here, but kind of just trying to make sure that I've been collecting everything that I can and kind of clearing out the enemies. I don't think there's really anything that... I'm sure I missed stuff, but I don't know what I missed. We should probably sit at the idol and move things along here. Wait, was that an item? Oh, I guess I already got that. Well, thought I found something new, and the game said no, so... But my advice, if you get frustrated and angry at certain things, like if you try to play like a hard game, like maybe Sekiro or a Souls game or a Souls-like game, you get frustrated, it might be good to take a break. It might be good to just, you know, stick to games you like. Sometimes you really want to like something, but like it just frustrates you or annoys you, and you know, it just might not be the game for you. And that's okay. I think it's okay. Some people will tell you that it's not okay, but, you know, some people will tell you almost anything, and that doesn't mean that they're right, you know? Just because I tell you guys stuff doesn't mean I'm right, you know? Gotta have a little self-awareness. Not everything I say is gonna be correct, and I'm at least open to that. Thought she was gonna keep oh, I need to get my coaster. Let me get my, like, Mario coaster. This is, like, this fucking can is sweaty. This is a sweaty can right here. I need the coaster for sure.
お若いお人、お気をつけください。宮の貴族たちは若い世紀に乾いています。吸いたくて吸いたくて仕方がないのです。特にこの先、中庭は鬼門です。宮の貴族がわらわらと先に進むなら、外周を回られた方がよろしいです。
I actually don't know what the first half she said, because I was like, first of all, I picked up the can and got absolutely drenched because there was a bunch of condensation that just fucking fell off the can onto me. I was like, oh yeah, I have the coaster. So I don't know if she said like it's something about snap seeds or something. Either way, yeah, this courtyard is like a pain in the ass. I should probably just kind of drink the purple gourd and move on. I'm pretty sure having a swig of the purple gourd makes it so that I'm more resistant to terror, which is great because, as we can all tell, these enemies inflict terror, and it's not really a good time. They can also do it from pretty far away, it seems. Oh, that's very not good. Uh-oh. Oh, we got around the corner, though. Is it terror that they're inflicting? I'm not sure. Either way, fuck you. I'm sick of this enemy. These enemies suck. They die in, like... Oh, shit. They die in, like, 2 hits, but... they're just kind of assholes, you know? Alright, let's fight him in this hallway. Okay, that did not... Oh, they missed. Somehow they missed. That was weird. Yeah, back to what I was saying, you know, obviously I know that, like, not everything I say and do is going to be correct or good. It's just... I think I'm correct, or I think I'm right, or I think I'm good, and, like, that doesn't necessarily mean that I am correct. So, you know, while I might think that what I'm saying is right, or I truly believe in what I'm saying, I'm open to the fact that it could be wrong and that people will try to counterpoint it, and that I'm not always going to be right. It's good to have checks and balances, but also at the same time, when you feel like you're always being checked and balanced about everything, it also does get a little old, you know? At the end of the day, we're all human. We're all different. I'm not sure how many enemies are actually down here. I really want to get rid of this, like, terror enemy. It sounds like there's 2 or 3 of them around here, right? Oh, there's one right there. Oh, come on, they saw me? Really? What a bunch of assholes. Oh, come on, don't see me. Okay, we gotta get away from this terror enemy before... Oh, up. Got stuck panicking a little bit. Alright, we're back here. They can't see me. Ow. Okay, let's get rid of this enemy at least. Thank you. I'm not sure how I'm going to fight 2 of these enemies, especially when I'm, like, kind of stuck up against the wall here. They do die kind of quick, but two enemies kind of a little difficult to fight, I think. At least for me. Please just let me kill one of them. Oh my god, this is so annoying. Oh god. Ugh. Run, run, Sekiro. Alright, we're up here now. Thank god. Jeez. That wasn't a fun time, that's for sure. I'm gonna kind of hide, see if I can kind of like plunging attack them. No, they know I'm up here, don't they? Yep. They definitely know I'm up there. But like I was saying, when all it feels is like, you know, people are saying that like everything I do is wrong and I'm bad at everything and it's just constant criticism and complaints. It's a little overwhelming, you know. I really do not. Hold on, let me get these firecrackers out here. Let me actually be smart and use some of my prosthetic tools that I haven't been using all game. Can I kill one enemy, please? Just one. Okay, my lock-on is really bad here. Ow. Okay, we're just gonna have to take the res on that. Can I get them to like walk away from me? No, of course. This person's like stuck on me. Oh no, I hit LB. I hit it right as it I was trying to wait for them to split up a little bit. I hit it right as it's like, no, you're dead. I'm not sure how much time you actually have to like get out of that. Oh, I got Unseen 8, so I mean all the enemies respawn, which sucks, but guess I didn't really lose anything. Honestly, the enemies respawning is the worst part. That's just straight up not a good time. So I would say you maybe have about 5 seconds to, like, get up. 5 to 10. I'm gonna guess 5 to 10 to get up. Otherwise, you're just dead. So I'm gonna have to be a little bit quicker on the draw there. Please don't kill me. What do they do to me? It's like terror, but not terror. Because, like, when I kill the enemy, it just disappears, like, immediately. Like, when I kill them, it just disappears immediately, and I don't think terror works exactly like that, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure.